Hey, this is my audience. Debbie, Rosemary.
Mark.
Yeah, here we go. Woo! Seeing as most of you are readers of some sort, and some of you are science fiction lovers, the events that took place in 1997 can be appreciated by almost all of you. Based on my borderline obsessive fixation with this Harry Potter series, and the recent new releases that further the plot and the general idea that is articulated through every publishing of this magical world created by J.K. Rowling, I plan to present my information about J.K. Rowling and her past accomplishments and briefly discuss the future. According to the article, an article that I found by Andrew Sims entitled Harry Potter and the History of the Books, J.K. Rowling finished the manuscript for the Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone in 1995. This book seemed to never get the praise that it was destined to acquire in the beginning, however. According to my findings, editors cited the story's length and politically incorrect views about boarding school as reasons enough to reject it. Then finally, Bloomsbury Publishing Company eventually acquired the manuscript and ordered the initial print to run in UK of 500 hardback copies, 200 of which went to bookstores around the world, and 300 went to the UK libraries for children to read, for adults to read, anybody in the United Kingdom. Before the Philosopher's Stone appeared in the bookstores in the US, however, there was a huge bidding war for the American publishing rights. April of 1997, Arthur A. Levine from the Scholastic Corporation won the rights to the one with $105,000. The brilliant novel had countless honors in the U.S., including Publisher's Weekly Best Book, also in 1998, and was awarded. To show just how well she did, as of 2012, Philosopher's Stone has been translated into 74 languages, including Latin, Greek, and many others. 107 million copies just by 2012 worldwide. Although the series seems to be overwhelmingly long, if one was only to read through all these books, they might find that there are life lessons to be learned and new infinite worlds created. Of course, the stories are based on the main character, Harry Potter, the boy who lived, who eventually rose to glory. However, there are many other characters that you will get to know intimately. Next, I will talk about how books relate so clearly, the books, all of them, relate so clearly to the audience, to your mother, to your father, through magic and through humor and through everyday interactions. All Harry Potter novels can be read not only as an enchanting expedition into a magical realm, but also as a realistic personification of actual day-to-day interactions, as I said before. The stereotyping of others, judging a person based on achievements, behaviors, background, and ethics. We see this through the blood classes, in the novel. The Malfoy family, a prominent wizarding family, considered evil, but actively advocated to be most boastful and corrupt, and have the privileged class, the upper class, reign over all others. If you were not 100% magical, you weren't allowed to be in it. At the top of this system were the purebloods. That is what they called themselves. Next are the half-bloods, or the mixed breeds. These are wizards which were considered mid-class, and one parent that is either Muggle-born or another mythical species, such as Hagrid, who's mixed with giant and wizard, or Fleur Delacour, who is a Vila, a mystical creature mixed with a wizard. According to the Malfoy family and the Black family, these following examples are the plague of the wizarding world. Also considered the scum of the earth by all those previously mentioned, Malfoy and Black. Any of those who are Muggle-born or even partly Muggle-born are not considered human, not considered important in that society, the lower class, if you will. Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, which now plays in London and New York as a play. I have not seen it myself, but I hear that it is better than the book. For those who did not like the Cursed Child book, it goes into greater detail about the background of Harry Potter's son and Malfoy's son, and how they come together and they don't dislike each other at all. And they kind of, learn a lot of things about themselves, about their parents, about their future, about who they are on the inside. And there's a lot of insight into not only their magical lives, but their human part, their part that makes them us, makes them relate to all the things that we do, like going to school, making friends, the extracurricular activities that we choose to do, running away, coming back, saying sorry, forgiving your parents for things that they've done, forgiving your friends for things that they've done, all the struggles that we go through on the day-to-day basis. Thank you. I think it's safe to say that the Harry Potter series soared above all other adventure fictions written prior because of J.K. Rowling's turning of practical everyday life into practical everyday inspiration. Magical inspiration.